Good morning, children. Today we are beginning with Earth as a part of the solar system. It is the lesson of geography, and as you know, that Earth is a part of solar system. Now, what is solar system? In this chapter, we are going to study about solar system, as well as we, we study about many other celestial bodies. Since ancient times, man has been gazing, looking at the night sky, and they were just wondering that what is there above in the sky, what are these shining bodies, how the rainbows are formed, how the eclipses occurred, and all these things. So there were many questions which were there in the minds of the human being. But now questions, we got lot of information from to as answers to these queries, because many spacecrafts has been sent in the space. Now let us begin. Now what are celestial bodies? Just you can see, as you can see here in the picture, the stars, planets, moons, asteroids, nebulae, star clusters, galaxies, pulsars, all these, they are the celestial bodies. So all those bodies which are there in the space, not created by the men, they and their natural bodies, they are known as celestial bodies or the heavenly bodies. You can read it from your book also. The natural bodies in the sky, that include the sun, the moon, the stars, and many other objects, they are known as the celestial bodies or the heavenly bodies. Now the next term that comes is universe. Now what is universe? As you can see in this picture, the huge space which consists of, which can hold all everything in it, where the planets are there, stars are there, moons are there, other gases are there, clouds of dust are there. So that is universe, the space, the area or the space where we see the stars, the planets, the moon, many other things that we see, that is the universe. So what is universe? The heavenly bodies are found in large vacuum, that is known as space, and these make up the universe. The universe is huge, wide, open space that holds everything like planets, stars, moons, clouds of dust, and gases. Next is uh, Big Bang theory. And the astronomer, I wanted to show you the astronomer also, that who studied about this universe. Astronomy. What is astronomy? Now astronomy, it is a science, branch of science that deals with the study of heavenly bodies and space, is called astronomy. When we study about the space, universe, and all the celestial bodies, that is known as astronomy. That science is known as astronomy. And one of the ancient person of India who studied these things, he was the Aryabhat. Aryabhat was one of the person, you can see the picture here, the one who studies about astronomy. Next is these are the different terms. So we have learnt about three terms, that is, number one is celestial body, then number two universe, and the number three is astronomy. You have to learn the names. Now how this universe is created, how this space was created. So what is the this is one of the question that comes to our mind. How? So there is a Big Bang theory for it. The astronomers, they have given Big Bang theory. They have given many theories, but the most accepted theory is Big Bang theory. So according to this theory, what happened? The universe, it was a compact mass, and it exploded. Something got exploded suddenly. Now you can see here, something got exploded, and when it got exploded with a big bang, then this happened 15 billion years ago. At that time, the energy they expanded, means all the exploded part, they got settled somewhere, and they formed the planets, the moons, they formed the stars. So at different places the different things were formed. So this was the theory. What was the theory? That something exploded, there was certain matter was there which exploded, and then they took their position and they formed the planets and the other celestial bodies. So this is Big Bang theory. Next term, that is important term, galaxy. Now what is galaxy? Now galaxy the is like when you see in the night sky, you see lot of stars. Okay, clusters of galaxy is galaxy usually contains a few million to over a trillion stars. There are so many stars are there. There are hundreds of billions of galaxies in the universe. In the universe, there are hundreds to billions of galaxies are there, and they are of different sizes. Three typical sizes or the shapes of galaxies are spiral, elliptical, and irregular. I can show you here. Number one is spiral. You can see here this one is spiral. The next one is number two is irregular, and number three is elliptical. Spiral, number one is spiral, number two is irregular, and number three is elliptical. So you have to learn all these terms. Next is, and the galaxy in which we live, that is known as the sky that we see, that is known as the Milky Way galaxy. Okay, we can see only one galaxy, that is the Milky Way galaxy, or we call it Akash Ganga, and there are many other galaxies are there, but we cannot see those galaxies. Now the next term, that is, we are going to study about different celestial bodies one by one. Now first of all, let us take stars. Now what are stars? Stars, they are the heavenly bodies which have their own light. And when they have their own light, from where the light is coming? Because these heavenly bodies are the giant ball of gases. They appear like little dots of light. When you see from here, stars, they appear like just like they are the dot, because they are very far away from us. But if you go near to them, you will find they are bigger than the earth. Their size is 100 times. Some stars are 100 times, more than 100 times bigger than the earth. A star begins as a collapsing cloud of gas called nebula. How it starts means how it forms. It forms by a collapsing cloud of gases, that is called nebula. You have to learn all these things are given in your book. And the next is constellations. What are constellations? Now you can see here, when you watch sometime the stars, you see that sometimes stars are seen in a different groups. When different groups of stars, they form certain pattern, means they look like a great bear, they look like animals, figures of animals, figures of people, figures of different types of thing. So then what happens, these patterns are known as constellations, and there are different names for these constellations are there. Like for example, you can see in the picture, Libra is there, then we have Sagittarius, we have Scorpius, we have Aquila, we have Ursa Major, we have Saptarishi. Okay, so there are many constellations are there that could be seen in the night sky. Next is our next heavenly body or celestial body, that is the asteroids. Now what are asteroids? Asteroids normally, you can see, they are found between, you know already that there are 8 planets. First 4 planets are Mars, you can see here, the Sun, Mercury. First is Mercury, then we see the Venus, number 3 is Earth, number 4 is Mars, and then we have Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus and Neptune. Now in between the orbit of Mars and Jupiter, there is a belt, you can see here. If you can see clearly, it's not that much clear here, dot dot dot, you can see between Mars and Jupiter, you can see here, dot dot dot, this is the belt. And what are these? These are the rocks, small rocky bodies that were left over after the formation of planets 4.5 billion years ago, and these are known as, because they are in particular orbits, so that's why they are also known as minor planets. Most of them can be found orbiting the sun in a belt between, because these asteroids are mainly found between Mars and Jupiter. And these are what? These are the rocky bodies, and these rocky bodies, sometimes they can be as small as a size of your house. This is the smaller size I am telling you, and it could be big big means big, you can suppose small is that much the size of the house, and the big could be more than that. So these are asteroids, and this belt is known as the asteroid belt. And asteroid word, it means star like. And the next celestial body, and you have to learn only that they are found between Mars and Jupiter, between the planets of Mars and Jupiter. Now the next heavenly bodies, these are meteors and meteoroids. What is meteor? These are also made up of rocks only, because when Big Bang occurred, like something exploded, so some rock material came out, some gases came out. So rock material, just like as we live on the earth is also celestial body, it is made up of rocks, rock and metal. So the first 4 planets, they are made up of rocks, and the last 4 planets, they are made up of normally more of gases. Okay, so gases, they moved far away and they formed their planets over there, and the rocks, because they could not travel a long distance, so they formed the planets for nearby, near the sun only. Then next is the meteor and meteoroids. Now what are meteor? Meteor, they are also known as, their common name is shooting star or falling star, that you might have seen in the movie, or we call it like टूटता हुआ तारा, appear as a narrow streak of light across the sky. It appears when a particle or chunk of rocky matter called meteoroid enter the Earth's atmosphere from outer space and burns up due to friction. So what you have to learn, what are meteor? These are the rocky material which sometimes it enters from the space, it enters into the Earth atmosphere. Some, they get burned in the atmosphere only, so they are known as meteor. And some, they reaches the Earth's surface sometimes, so they could not burn over there, so they are known as meteoroid. And when they reach the Earth's surface, they form the crater. Crater means एक गड्ढा सा हो जाता है जब when they hit the Earth. The largest meteoroid ever found on the Earth, it fell in Namibia, that is Africa, and it weighed about 100 tons. So this is all about meteor and meteoroids. Next heavenly body, that we call it comet. What are comets? Comet, it is a small member of a solar system. It is also made up of rocky material held together by a frozen gases. It looks like a dirty snowball because held together, as well as it also covered by a snow. It looks like a dirty snowball in the space. A comet travels around the sun. It travels around the sun. You can see here in the picture, the sun is there and the earth orbit is there, and the orbit of the comet is different orbit. It travels around the sun in an oval shaped path. It is most spectacular celestial object because you can see that, and it does not appear year after year. It takes many years. It appears as a bright ball of light with a long tail. So that's why it is known as comet, because it appears like that the object which has a long tail. The head of a comet is made up of rocks and dust, while the tail is made up of gases. The most famous comet is Halley's Comet, which passes the Earth every 76 years. It means it when it comes, it moves, rotate around the sun. You can see that comet after every 76 years, and because it is discovered by the person called Halley, so that's why it is known as Halley's Comet. It was last seen in 1986. Now you can count the years and you can guess when it will appear again. So this is comet. Comet, only this celestial body, it has a rocky head, and its body is made up of snow also. When it reaches near the sun, so start melting, the snow start melting and it start burning. It looks like as if it is burning. So it a tail appear and it has a tail. Next heavenly body that we have is, this is the slide where we are showing what is the difference between the asteroids, comets, meteors and meteoroids. What is the difference? Now meteoroid, what is that those small pieces which reaches the earth, they are known as meteoroids. Meteoroid, and meteoroid is much smaller rock or the particles in orbit around the sun. Those which are very small, they are known as meteoroid. Their size is very small and they keep on moving around the sun only. And meteor, what is? They enter the earth's atmosphere and get burnt over there. They do not reach the earth's surface. And meteoroids are what? They are the large meteoroids which reaches the earth's surface. Asteroids, they are found between the orbit of Mars and Jupiter. What are comets? Comets are the small balls of gas and snow, and when they reaches near the sun, a tail like, because snow starts melting and tail, it appears like a tail. It forms a tail. So, and it passes after many years. So since we have found one there are many comets have been found, but we know about one of the common comet is Halley's Comet, which was seen in the year 1986. Now our next topic, that is artificial satellites. Now artificial satellites, you can see in the picture what is artificial satellite. As the word say, artificial. So these bodies, these are made by the human means, man-made objects which are found in the space. They are known as artificial satellites. Some artificial satellites, they revolve around the earth with the same speed as the earth does, so they appear stationary from the earth. Means they move with the same speed, so it appears ki they are not moving, they appear like they are stationary, they have stopped somewhere. They complete one orbit around the earth in 24 hours. These satellites are at a height of about 36,000 kilometers above the earth. We use them to study why we fix these artificial satellites. What is the use of these satellites? We use them to study the universe, to know about the forecast of the weather, to communicate through phone calls over the oceans, it also helps in navigation of ships and aircraft. also helps in monitoring crops, ki how the crops are growing and the other resources. It also support military activities and researches as well. So children, you'll read 3 pages of your book and to try to understand. We'll uh, continue in the next part, the remaining part of the chapter. Till then, stay safe.